You can grow exquisite roses in containers. It may be hard to believe, but it's true. And this simple fact opens up a world of gardening possibilities, even for those with only a small patio, a city balcony, or a sunlit doorstep. The classic beauty of a rose need not be confined to sprawling country estates or formal garden beds. With the proper knowledge and a little attentive care, you can cultivate stunning, fragrant blooms right outside your door. Potted roses offer a controlled environment where you can provide the perfect conditions for your plant to flourish, transforming any small space into a vibrant and elegant retreat. Before we begin, please consider liking and subscribing to help out my small channel. I very much appreciate it. Many gardeners feel intimidated by the prospect of growing roses in pots, often believing them to be fussy or difficult. This apprehension frequently leads to common, yet easily avoidable mistakes. A pot that is too small will constrict the roots, stunting growth and flowering potential. Using dense garden soil instead of a specialized potting mix can lead to waterlogged roots and fatal rot. Likewise, inconsistent watering and a lack of proper nutrition will leave your rose struggling rather than thriving. Understanding these potential pitfalls is the very first step toward ensuring your success and stopping the cycle of disappointment. The key to success is not a secret or complicated formula. It is simply a matter of thoughtful preparation and consistent practice. By providing your rose with what it needs from the very beginning, the right container, the proper soil, adequate sunlight, and appropriate nutrients, you set the stage for a season of breathtaking beauty. Imagine stepping outside to the sight of lush green foliage and perfectly formed, fragrant blossoms. This is not a distant dream, but an achievable reality. The process is straightforward, and the rewards are immeasurably great. This guide will demystify the process, breaking it down into simple, manageable steps. We will cover everything from selecting the ideal container rose variety, planting, watering, feeding, and seasonal care. Forget the notion that roses are only for experts with acres of land. We will show you precisely what to do, and, just as importantly, what to avoid, to ensure your potted roses are not just surviving, but truly spectacular. Let us begin this rewarding journey to cultivate beautiful container roses together. The very first decision you will make is one of the most critical: selecting the proper pot. The size of the container directly impacts the health and vitality of your rose. A common error is choosing a pot that is far too small. For miniature roses, choose at least 12 inches deep and wide. For patio roses, go with the same. For larger bush roses, choose 18 to 24 inches. This ample space allows for robust root development. Always ensure the pot has several large drainage holes at the bottom to prevent water from pooling and root rot. The material of the pot also plays a role in your rose's environment. Terracotta pots are porous and breathable. They dry out quickly in warm, sunny weather. Plastic and glazed ceramic pots retain moisture for longer. That moisture retention can help in hot climates or for busy gardeners. Choose a pot that complements your space and suits your climate and care ability. Just as important as the pot is the rose itself. Look for plants labeled for containers: patio roses, miniature roses, compact, floribunda roses, shrub roses. These varieties stay smaller and suit pots. Avoid vigorous climbing roses and large hybrid teas. Those types can become root-bound and overwhelmed. When you're at the nursery, inspect plants carefully. Look for healthy green leaves and a well-branched structure. Check undersides of leaves and stems for pests or disease. Look for aphids. Look for black spot. Look for powdery mildew. A strong, disease-free start gives you an advantage. Bringing home a vigorous plant sets you on the path to a beautiful container garden. Choosing wisely now will save you trouble later on. Once you have your perfect pot and your rose, the next step is to create the ideal growing medium. This is not the time to use garden soil. Garden soil is too heavy and dense. It compacts easily. It drains poorly. It can bring pests and disease. Use a high-quality, lightweight potting mix instead. Choose one formulated for containers. Even better, one made for roses. These mixes balance moisture retention and aeration. That balance is essential for healthy roots. Enrich the mix with organic matter. Blend in generous, well-rotted compost or aged manure. That improves soil structure and supplies slow, steady nutrients. For drainage, add perlite or coarse horticultural grit. This keeps the soil light and prevents waterlogging. Proper preparation pays dividends all season. Planting is simple but precise. Place a layer of broken pottery shards in the drainage holes, or use coarse gravel. Add potting mix until the pot is half full. Gently remove the rose from its nursery container. Loosen any tightly wound roots. Center the rose so the top of the root ball sits 1 to 2 inches below the rim. Fill around the root ball with more potting mix. Lightly firm the soil with your fingertips. Don't pack it. Keep the soil loose for water and roots. Finally, water thoroughly until you see steady runoff from the drainage holes. That deep watering settles the soil and fully hydrates the root system. Consistent and correct watering is the lifeblood of a container rose. Because they are in a confined space exposed to sun and wind, potted plants dry out much more quickly than those in the ground. In the heat of summer, you may need to check the soil moisture daily. The most reliable method is the finger test. Insert your finger about 2 inches into the soil. If it feels dry at that depth, it is time to water. When you do water, do so deeply and thoroughly. Allow the water to saturate the soil until it runs freely from the drainage holes. This practice encourages deep root growth and flushes out any accumulated salts from fertilizers. Along with water, potted roses are heavy feeders and require a regular supply of nutrients to produce their magnificent blooms. The limited volume of soil in a pot is quickly depleted of its food reserves. During the active growing season, from spring through summer, you should feed your rose with a balanced liquid fertilizer every 2 to 4 weeks. Alternatively, you can incorporate a slow-release granular rose food into the top layer of soil at the beginning of the season. Always follow the instructions on the fertilizer package precisely, as over-fertilizing can be more harmful than under-fertilizing, potentially burning the plant's delicate roots. Regular pruning and deadheading are essential grooming practices that keep your rose healthy and encourage a continuous display of flowers. In early spring, before new growth begins, perform a structural pruning. Remove any dead canes. Remove any damaged canes. Remove any weak canes. Trim the remaining healthy canes to shape the plant and promote good air circulation. Throughout the blooming season, the simple act of deadheading or removing spent flowers is crucial. Snip off the old blooms just above the first set of 5 leaflets. This prevents the plant from expending energy on seed production and redirects it toward creating new, beautiful flowers. Finally, you must consider how to care for your rose as the seasons change, particularly during winter. The level of protection required depends entirely on your climate. In milder regions, you may be able to simply move the pot to a more sheltered location, such as against a house wall. In colder zones where the ground freezes solid, the roots are vulnerable. You can protect them by wrapping the pot in burlap, or wrap the pot in bubble wrap for insulation. An even safer method is to move the container into an unheated but protected space, like a garage, or into a shed for the winter months after the plant has gone dormant. In reviewing our journey, the path to beautiful potted roses becomes clear and uncomplicated. It all begins with providing a solid foundation, a large pot with excellent drainage, a lightweight and nutrient-rich potting mix, a rose variety suited for container life. These initial choices are half the battle won. From there, success is built upon a rhythm of consistent care. Water deeply when the soil is dry. Feed regularly during the growing season to fuel abundant blooms. Place your plant where it can get at least 6 hours of sunlight. It is a simple, repeatable process. We have also learned the importance of proactive maintenance. Don't shy away from pruning. Trim in early spring to encourage vigorous new growth. Deadhead spent blossoms to keep a continuous cycle of flowers all summer. As the year wanes, plan winter protection so your plant survives to bloom again next spring. Avoid common mistakes. Don't use garden soil. Don't use a tiny pot. Container roses let you build a perfect controlled world for your plant. You are the steward. Provide what it needs to thrive. This intimate connection is one of gardening's greatest rewards. Learn its cues, a slight wilt of the leaves, a new bud forming, and respond with care. That attention transforms a simple plant into floral artistry. There is no reason to wait. The joy of roses is within reach for any space. Begin with a single pot. Choose a healthy patio rose, select a beautiful container, follow the simple steps. Place it in your sunniest spot and watch it grow. With attention and technique, you'll be rewarded with timeless elegance and intoxicating fragrance. Try one today. It's a very good thing. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.